Hello everybody, just going to do a quick video on the process of getting the hexagons for the plinth nice and smooth, because the problem when you're painting onto natural wood, any natural wood really, hardwood's not as bad but softwood is actually worse, is that what happens is when you put a water-based paint on, it basically swells the grain. The problem with that is that on the original prop there was no grain showing on the plinth hexagons, or even on any of it there was no wood grain showing. So there is quite a process, it's a little bit lengthy process to get the wood grain out. First thing I do is on the first thing I did on this was, you can probably see a little bit of white paint there. I put a bit of primer on there, so it's a water-based wood primer, exterior grey, because it does actually have a little bit more elasticity, so it has a bit more flexibility with it. So after I put the primer on, I'll then give it 2 or 3 coats of the top coat grey, which is actually a matte emulsion, so it's all water-based. The problem with that is once I'd done that, the wood grain actually swelled up, and there were these ribs and ridges all the way along where you could see the wood grain, which is not what we want. So what I did is I took my sander and I sanded it smooth, got nice and smooth, and then painted it again. Having painted it again, the same thing happens. You get that because the water obviously penetrates through into the wood grain swells up again. So there's a process. So I did that 2 or 3 times, and I'm now at the stage where I'm just about ready now to get the wood grain completely free. So I've applied some wood filler. This isn't a fine surface, just an all-purpose wood filler over the top of the last coat that I put on. And then I am about to sand this one back, but here's one I've already done, true classic Blue Peter style, if I can find it, and you will actually see on this one the wood grain there. So before I put the wood filler on and sanded it back, these ribs here and these ridges were very prominent. At the moment, this is, if you can feel it, this is actually glass smooth now. It's really, really smooth. That's actually ready for painting. It's all sealed up. It's had numerous coats of paint on. So what you can't see anywhere here now is any wood itself. There's no bare wood. So that is completely sealed. Okay, so that is ready for a final coat of paint. Final coat of paint will go on, then it will be fixed to the plinth, and there will be a photograph coming of the completed plinth very soon. Bye.